Hey guys, Brad here from Toyota Walnut Creek Racing and driver of car number 4602. We are super excited to debut a little walk around on the new 4Runner build. Stay tuned while we show you around and show you some of the details on the car. I hate these kinds of things. I'm not good at it. I'm good at selling cars and hopefully driving, but not good at making videos. So bear with me as I take you through it. Okay, so let's start with the suspension. So the front suspension, obviously this is an IFS car. And so what we have on here is Marlin Crawler's famous RCLT HD kit. So what this does is give us long travel and beefs up the suspension in order to make it strong and super durable to go through King of the Hammer. Continuing on in the front suspension. So what we have is this Marlin Crawler kit bolts to the factory existing locations with some modifications. But what it does is it extends out our tire and gives us more support so that we are more stable in some sketchy sections. And it allows us to stuff some bigger tires, bigger shocks, and basically it's a bomb-proof kit. We've got our limit straps run off of it. We're really excited about seeing what this thing can do with all the upgrades that we've made. Hey guys, one of the things we are most excited about on this new fresh build is these portals from 74 Weld. We worked hand in hand with Quinn over there to develop these portals to fit with Marlin Crawler's RCLT long travel kit. We are super excited for the 3.8 inches of ground clearance we're picking up. We're also getting a 1-2-2 reduction in the gearing. We cannot wait to see what these things can do. They are literally stunningly beautiful, forged out of aluminum, quality work. All right, so another thing that we did was we replaced the Icon suspension, which was a little worn out from being on the car since 2018, and we upgraded it with Liberty Mountain to the ADS shocks. So we're really excited to work with Phil. He's been fantastic to work with. These are custom set up rear shocks with the reservoir mounted to the shock. He custom fabricated these. We're getting these baby tuned on Thursday before we race, and we're really excited to see the improvement in the car. Okay, hey, we're super excited about the new Dirty Life wheels. So we worked with Dirty Life to get some wheels that fit this vehicle, and they custom worked them with the portals so that we can make sure they fit. And we're super excited, and they look amazing on this car. So we're ready to rock these in the desert next week. Okay, so I want to thank Taterbug Customs and Gavin, who built these custom skid plates. So these are 1/4-inch steel plate molded that he then added UHMW to. So we're going to basically be able to slide down, and there's no points of contention that will hang up on anything. And these run all the way back to the rear drive line. Awesome. All right, so you notice the name here, Scott Kerrigan. This is my co-driver. Not only is he my co-driver, he's a master diagnostic technician with us here at Toyota Walnut Creek. This guy has spent hundreds and hundreds of hours making this car what it is. I just want to say thanks to him and all of his amazing fabrication work and skill that he put towards the wiring and everything on the car. So hey, one of the guys from the very beginning that's been super supportive of us in our race program is Big Mike over at Marlin Crawlers. Every time we've ever called him for anything, he's always stood in and helped us and bridged the gap somewhere where we were short. And so I just want to say a big shout out to him. Not only is his equipment amazing, but his attention to detail and his just selfless sacrifice of helping us every time we've asked for it has been amazing. Okay, another shout out to Taterbug Customs here. So one of the things that we didn't have was a spare tire setup. And what he did was he went in and welded this into the existing cage and got it dialed into where we could still utilize the full rear hatch without having to cut it and run a full-size spare in the car that's easy to get down. All right, so another big shout out to Taterbug Customs and Scott Kerrigan and the entire team. We had in this car originally was a factory dash that was kind of cut and chopped up in order to make it a race car. What we did was we removed that dash and we made a real race car dash. So we've got 3 screens in this. We're running a Lowrance, we're running a Garmin, and we're running an iPad. And so basically all of that's worked up to have front and rear cameras, and we've got a full aluminum dash, a new steering wheel, and the quick release mount, and all of our gauges and switches. So take a look at it, it's pretty awesome. All right, so here's what we're running for tool storage. In addition to some bags, we got these pack out boxes that we firmly mounted with the metal plate, and we'll strap those too, but that's gonna keep a bunch of spares and tools and small stuff that we wanna keep organized. Also, a big shout out to Next Gen batteries. So we replaced our front battery, which was really heavy, with 2 Next Gen Lithium batteries. And these are powering the car, and we rewired it to run all the power from the back here to the front. Okay, a couple things inside here. One is when we remounted the Atlas and we sucked it up into the frame. So that had to be completely custom figured with a mount and to get our shifters and everything up to where we can utilize them. So big shout out to the team for that. Also these doors, we replaced the factory doors that just had the factory interior doors on it. And so these are custom aluminum doors with latches that we got all buttoned up, and our secondary latches. So in addition to that, we've got the seat mounts dialed in, our radios mounted here, and we also added and bolstered some roll cage support. So we came down with a V in the front roll cage, an intrusion bar that used to just be a single bar. We also ran some supports across, and we've got an engine bar too that runs between the shock towers for added stability. Hey guys, I want to thank Warren Winches. They've been hugely supportive. They sent us a new winch this year and some new lines. We're really excited to, if we need to use it out in the desert this year or in the rocks, to make sure we can get through stuff. So thanks, Warren, big shout out. Hey, these are new mirrors that we ordered that Ryan Bell cut down and fabricated and turned them into what they are. They look amazing, and I think they're gonna work a lot better than the old ones. So hey, thanks Ryan. Hey guys, going back to this skid plate, this thing is amazing. And you'll notice that coming over here under our cups for our 4-link suspension, we have a scoop that goes right over them. That's all part of the skid plate that starts at the front and comes all the way to the back. You'll notice there's nothing to hang up under here and how smooth it is. And like I said, the whole thing's covered in UHMW. I think we're gonna have a really good time sliding over some rocks at King of the Hammers this year. Hey, so the guys just finished fabbing up this co-driver T-handle with navigation setup and a push-to-talk. This thing is so sick. It telescopes, it tilts, it's comfortable, it holds our iPad. Scott's gonna love it, gives us something to hold on to while we're banging through the desert. I just want to give a huge shout out to these sponsors. So everybody on this car was carefully chosen because of their work and effort in helping us get to where we are now. So, you know, I want to thank Katie Brown and Landmark Graphics for coming up with this awesome wrap design. Everybody worked really hard on it. And all of these sponsors have helped us a ton. Yeah, and in addition to these sponsors, I want to thank Price Family Dealerships for their support of our race program. So without them, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you guys very much for supporting us and the team here at Toyota Walnut Creek. All right, hey everybody, this isn't the whole team, but I just wanted to thank these guys. This is Gavin, Ryan, Scott, and Kent. These guys have worked tirelessly many nights and weekends to get this car ready for King of the Hammers 2023. It's not our whole team because some of them are in Johnson Valley getting our camp set up, but thanks to these guys so much. This car is amazing. They've done fantastic work.